Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today I'm gonna show you how to create a successful lead generator agent for a real estate firm using Voiceflow and Make.com. Let's dive into it. Before we start, let me show you a simple flowchart that I made with Miro.com, which is a great tool for creating flowcharts and mental maps that help you visualize your problems that you want to tackle and having clear in mind what you want to do with your automations. So the first thing that our automation is going to do is to collect the information from the user using Voiceflow, and then all this information is going to be sent to Make.com, and here using an automation we're gonna bring all these infos to a Google Sheet that this real estate firm has access to. At the end, the chatbot will give a feedback to the customer. Here we are in Voiceflow. Let's start creating our chatbot. The first thing that we're gonna do is to ask the user his name. So let's go here and say, what's your name? And then we're gonna add a capture button and create a new variable that we're gonna call name. Let's do the same thing, but asking the user type of property that he wants to buy. And then also let's add a capture button and add a new variable called property type. Same thing we're gonna do for the location of the property, and then let's add a new variable and call it location. Now we're gonna ask the client what's their budget, and this variable we're gonna call it budget. And then lastly, we're gonna ask him what's your email. So let's say we're almost done. Just type your email. Let's add a capture button and create a new variable and call it email. Now we have collected all the information that we need from the user, and we're gonna have to send it to Make.com and later to a Google Sheet. So what you want to do is going to Make.com. Here you're gonna have to create a webhook that is an API tool used in Voiceflow and many other systems that lets you connect to Make.com. So let's go to webhook and then custom. Let's create a new one and let's call it real estate. And then we're gonna have to copy this address here and paste it in Voiceflow. Now we're gonna use the API button. Let's change it to post and let's paste our URL. And then here is a crucial part because we have to give the body. This is important because it defines the data that we're later going to send to Make.com. So now it asks us to enter a key and a value. So the name is linked to the variable that we're gonna put in. So the first thing that our customer is going to do is to type their name. So let's say name, and here you have to put the variable that we have created before when doing all of these buttons using curly brackets. So curly bracket name, and we're gonna have to do this for all the type of variables that we have created. So now it is property type, and here as you can see it pops up because we've created this variable before. Same thing for location, budget and email. Now we're gonna have to add another module. So let's go here in Google Sheets, add a row, and the first thing that you wanna do now is to connect your Google account to Make.com. It's easy, you just go here in add and then you log into your Google account. Let's choose the file that we're gonna use. So real estate, that is our spreadsheet sheet name. We're gonna put 1. As you can see, here are all the rows that are going to be filled with our information, but if we click on it we do not see the variables that we have created in Voiceflow. That is because we have to do a run test. So let's click on save, then run. Let's go here in Voiceflow and click send. As you can see, under the name variable, we're gonna have to put data. So name is Giovanni, property type I wanna mention in Paris, let's say 2 million, and my email. So we send this data, and now in Make we can see that the data has actually been sent to make.com. So under name there is my name, property type mention, and all the other things. We're gonna have to assign the variables to the values here. So let's click in name and let's drag the variable here. So now we have our variables correctly saved under the values in the Google Sheets. So we click save. Let's run this one more time. And let's run this bot. What's your name? It's Giovanni. What type of property you're looking to buy? Also mention. Where do you want to buy it now? I want it in Berlin. It's a budget 1 million. And my email. Now if we go to our Google Sheet, you can see that our information has been correctly saved to the form. So just to finish the chatbot, we have to create a feedback that the chatbot will give to the user. Let's run this automation one more time just to make sure. So as before, we go to make.com, you click run, we go here, we run our bot. Let's say now I'm called Mark. I want an apartment in Manhattan. My budget is 600,000 and my email is mark@gmail.com. As you can see, it tells us thank you Mark, your information will be saved correctly. And here in Google Sheets we can see that our informations have been stored successfully, each under the correct row.
That was all for today, guys. Thank you for the attention. Remember to leave a like, subscribe, and if you are a business owner, click the link down below and book a free discovery call with our team.